3, 2, 1. Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 55. I'm Chiba, and I'm here doing the intro for one of the few times that I get to do it. Tony's actually busy hitting a punching bag right now, as you can see right here. He's actually paying off a bet from the Super Bowl. I actually ended up winning the prop bets against him, so he's actually paying it off. Let's check him out again. Look at that movement. Look at that technique. We're gonna have a great episode for you guys. We're talking Premier League, we're talking about La Liga. Champions League is back this week. We're gonna talk Liga MX, and we have a few other little segments for you guys to enjoy. That bag is pretty loud. Look at him. Tony, who's actually been really famous on social media lately, after playing with Barcata, getting some highlights in. Man, look at him. He's getting tired already. He's getting tired. You can tell. It's gonna be a great show, guys. Episode 55. I don't know when I should tell him to come back, or if he should at all. Look at that. He's struggling a little bit. I love to see this. I love seeing Tony struggle. Claims to be so perfect, and I love it. He's close to perfection for a fat guy. I mean, you're ready to come back whenever you want, bro.
What?
Like, whenever you want to come back, you're good.
You didn't tell me.
You're good, bro. You can come back whenever.
Jeez.
Oh, man. I told you guys I was going to make him suffer a little bit.
Wait. Unmute me.
Yeah, like he said, just let me know when you're done with the intro. I kind of wanted him to suffer a little more. Again, he's such a famous person right now on social media. So Tony, tell us about your rise in social media with your skill set right now.
It's getting a little out of hand, like a lot out of hand actually. Like, pásame esa madre so I can show the great people at home. Long story short, there's been this running gag that, I'm going to go ahead and try out for Loyal. We had the great, Matt Holland, goalkeeper coach.
SanDiego Soccer's put you in their story.
Hold on, wait. Hey, you weren't up there. This should be telling. Hopefully none of them are watching this because they're going to see me out of breath for those sexy. I can't even think. I should be moving stuff right now. Anyway, so at the beginning of the week, or later in the week, there was some socially distanced events with Barcata, and that was fun. Let me see if I can pull up their Instagram because they were nice enough to throw me in there. See, strategically, yeah.
Oh, you're huffing and puffing, bro.
I'm sounding like you, dude. I just gotta.
Oh, that's messed up.
Hey guys, shout out. Let's talk about it. So we also have a help me, Barcata. There we go, man. So they threw me on their post.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can. Hopefully they won't copyright claim us for this.
I doubt it. Come on, Barcata, don't do that. Don't do us like that.
Don't do it like that. I mean, they put this video together.
Yeah. You almost ate shit there.
No, didn't almost eat shit. Look, the ball was about to go in.
I know, but like, the salvaste gonna post. I feel like you're gonna eat shit. You're gonna eat shit.
Typically, like if it was not concrete, I'd do this and dive so I can roll on with the momentum. I'm already back up for the rebound shot. Puppy save didn't go in. They tried. Look, they tried. Like this was very close range.
But that is a small goal. Like that is a small. You're like taller than the goal. Come on.
Just because I'm a specimen doesn't mean that it's a small goal or not. I'm a big dude. It is a small goal. Did you see that?
The post or the fence in the back?
That hit the post, rebounded, and fast. Like again, this is how fast my reflexes still are.
Okay.
Because when the ball came over, so I stopped it with one hand.
That hit the fence in the back.
No, it was a post. Like I can't rewind it, but like hit the post and turn around, ricochet. It's the indoor soccer skills. I'm a native of indoor soccer. I'm like a fish in water. In indoor soccer, outdoor grass.
Fish in water.
Yeah, like a fish in water. But yeah, no. Again, let me know, SanDiego Soccers. But this video continues. Nobody scored on me.
Nobody scored on you
except Mr. Paul Nathan, who is the only person to get good shots of both of us. Shout out Paul.
Yeah.
Local number 13. Shout out.
Nice.
He scored on me twice. Once I got too lazy. The other time that was a good shot. But nobody else did.
I would have scored on you.
No, you wouldn't.
Let me get my other camera.
I would have made sure of it.
Oh, shit.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's
I don't know how you
easy.
did that. Like, you just got up pretty quickly. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty impressive.
It was impressive, and thank you for recognizing game. Game recognizes game.
I mean, I can't throw myself on concrete and
Wait,
get
okay,
up like that. Like nothing hurt. I can't.
It hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Are you
It is.
sore?
It
Are
is.
you sore a little bit?
I'm not. You know what? I'm not. And where I usually would be, again, strategically, I did go a little later just so I can have everybody already tired out. You know, power
Smart
shots
man,
less.
Smart move.
Shh, puppy.
I like
Shout
that.
out to everybody at Barcata. Drew forgot his sweater there. I was gonna take it, but it's like 3X too small for me. But yeah, go ahead. Hopefully you got your sweater back.
The struggle,
Anyway,
man.
I don't
The
know what you said
struggle.
in the intro. I was too busy working out, you know.
I said everything that needed to be said.
So where are we gonna go ahead and start?
APL, baby.
La EPL. So you're telling me? Oh, let me see. Well, the EPLs happen right now. Chelsea was up 2-0 against Newcastle. So it's on the move. Where is it? Talk.
Oh, okay. I'm just watching you. I'm trying to figure
Well,
out.
stop watching me.
But
Stop.
Liverpool's in trouble, man. Liverpool, I don't know, man. The fact that Van Dijk is out, I think, is the biggest impact for Liverpool right now. And that is a big problem, man. Alisson is proving to not be a top 5 goalkeeper
I
right
told
now.
everybody.
That
I
mistake,
told everybody.
did you see the mistake he did?
Yes.
Oh, my God. That was so horrible, dude. Giving Leicester a 3-1 victory. Man. Right now, Chelsea, if Chelsea wins, you guys pass Liverpool in points. So Liverpool dropped down to 5th. Did you see the Europa League? How they tweeted at Liverpool? It's like, hi.
Oh.
Hello.
They shouldn't be allowed to do that. That upsets me. There should be they should have absolutely nothing to say other than updates. Hey, look at these games.
I love that they do that.
By the way, for those of you that are
You
wondering,
really don't like
I mean, I like it if it's banter between teams and teams, but an official source like FIFA shouldn't be doing that. They shouldn't. Create like a different FIFA, like a account, like official FIFA should be boring. It should be, you know, very procedural.
I guess.
Bureaucratic information.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Manchester City atop of the table. Pobrecito Jurgen Klopp.
He said it.
He said it.
He said it.
Are you conceding the title then, Jurgen?
Oh, pobrecito.
Yes,
It's over.
I can't believe, but yes. We have to
Said it. He
win football
conceded.
games, and big parts of our.
As a Liverpool fan, if you're hearing this, like, let me know if there's Liverpool fans out there. Like, how do you feel that your coach is? I mean,
Filthy creatures.
he's
Truly.
giving up on the Premier League already. Essentially, he's right. He's not wrong. It's pretty.
He's
much
not
over. It's
wrong.
pretty
Yeah,
much
but you don't
over.
want. You don't say that.
But you don't want to hear that as a fan. From
I mean,
your coach.
Nobody wants to hear that from their coach, but you don't say that as a coach. Like, you don't just.
Yeah, it's over. We're gonna focus
It's
on Champions
over.
League.
That's what I don't like
Like,
about him.
really?
Like, there's some things about Klopp that I really like, but there's some things that he's just like tries to break the mold in, and nomás no le sale. Like, it's just not his style. When you try to go like tú por tú contra Lampard, and they both went back and forth. Granted, Lampard was new. He's sacked, and he was talking about like, oh well, this is going to be your only Premier League title to Klopp. You know, that's. Sure, like why even engage in that type of conversation? I was upset at Lampard too, but you know, these type of things that I'm just like, you don't say that. Like, I understand why you do say it.
You know who's the only one that's allowed to say these things like that? Mourinho.
Mourinho's the best.
Yeah, he's the only one that's pretty much allowed to say that. I think Pep Guardiola also mentioned like that he was surprised what Klopp had said, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's not wrong. There, I believe with this result for Chelsea, they would be dropping to 6th place because West Ham look to be on top as well in points and in goal difference. So, oh man, for Liverpool to not make top 5, that would be a complete disaster, right?
Yeah, no, it'd be a complete disaster for them.
What do you do? What do you do if you're Liverpool?
You just blame play the blame game, and hopefully nobody notices that you guys had an atrocious, pretty much tumble. I'm not gonna say like it's the worst defense.
Hurt. I think Matip is hurt as well for them.
Salah was out for wasn't playing well. Firmino looks checked out.
3 other main center backs hurt. You have Fabinho and then some other guy playing center back. They started that young guy today on the weekend that was having a good game, and then Alisson came out and kind of like got the kid shocked, and it's like, oh, what's going on? Like, why are you doing this? But man, it's not looking good for Liverpool, man.
It's not, and I'm glad it isn't, because they've had too much of the spotlight already. I think Jurgen Klopp is done at Liverpool.
No.
Listen. As far as like passion, like I feel he needs to move on to a next project soon. Another project, and you know what that other project is? He needs to move on to Germany. He needs to be the coach of the German team, German national team. I've never liked Joachim Low. He has he's always had the finger on the pulse of the German, youngsters and whatnot. He's a good tactically attacking coach, good leader of men. And he's won it. He's won everything. He's won everything at Liverpool.
I don't see
what is there left to prove?
No, you're right. I mean, I feel like the flair's gone for Klopp. I don't see him leaving anywhere, though. I think his goal is to win a treble with Liverpool, which the team they have, they're more than capable of doing. If he does go, I don't see him at a national team. I don't see him coaching national team level.
Why not?
I think it takes a different style of coach to do that. I think Klopp is more hands-on. He likes to have what he has, and he likes to mold players and this and that. He likes to check out players in different positions, and I don't know. I feel like for
give him a project like Joachim Low. How long has that fool been in power?
I mean,
he's been. That's not how you spell.
No.
It does not have a K at all. Joachim Low has been there since. Huh?
It doesn't have an E either.
Joachim.
No, the Low. You put an E.
Oh, like Rob Lowe. Oh shit, you're right. He's been in it since. He was born in it. Here we go. Germany since 2006.
Oh man,
that's a
14,
while.
15 years.
Give Jurgen Klopp a 10-year project.
And he was the assistant for 2 years.
And he was the assistant for 2 years. I mean,
damn.
Have you seen the video of him like doing the old scratch and sniff?
Yes, it's disgusting.
It's not. It's not. It really isn't. That if you don't do that, there's something wrong with you.
But in the game, in public. And then he proceeds to like shake people's hands.
I mean,
oh, dude, like look at him. He's in public.
Oh man. Oh boy. No, but see, you know, he's like these German fellows like don't wear underwear either. So it's just like, all right, there's people probably eating dinner here.
And then he's melted. He's melted.
Oh Jesus Christ. And then he like, just talks to his assistant.
Look at him scratching his ass. Oh,
he like found a nugget. He found a nugget because he pinched something out of it.
And he looks at it. He's like,
There's a lot. There's a lot of freaks out there.
No.
Oh
like,
no.
No. Oh come on. Club, take over Germany, man.
Yeah, please. It'll be more. Imagine this guy in the pandemic. Like, I'm glad there weren't any Euros.
Oh, man. I was not intended to be watched today.
Well, a lot of people listen to us. Thank God.
I'm so girl style now.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyways, Manchester United, man.
Manchester United is not doing so well. I mean, they're second place.
The only one that's not struggling is Bruno Fernandes. Did you see that goal?
Pinche golazo de Bruno Fernandes.
This was just crazy good. It tells me that Portugal has hope for this last World Cup with Ronaldo.
This is why I wanted Mourinho to be with Portugal. Like I wanted Mourinho to leave Ronaldo into the last.
Not too late. It's still one more year.
There's still a year. I want it to happen. I just want him to have to.
2 years actually.
Yeah.
This year and next year. So it could still happen.
It could still happen. Imagine if they win it.
Oh,
If
my
Ronaldo
God.
wins the World Cup,
He's
it's
the
over.
greatest of all time.
By the way, if you're at this point, you probably noticed this isn't football that we're starting with. We're, football season's over. We're flipping.
Yeah.
We still might sprinkle it in there. Anyway.
I'm not talking about drunk Tom Brady towards the end.
avocado
Drunk
tequila.
Tom Brady.
Dude,
So Manchester United, man,
Yes.
their defense, it's atrocious. Atrocious. How do you say that word? It's horrible.
It's so appropriate that you fucked up that word so bad. Atrocious.
Atrocious.
There's no atrocious.
Atrocious.
Atrocious.
Oh man, it's so bad.
Atroz.
It fucking sucks. They're
O sea,
horrible.
X.
The best thing about getting Harry Maguire was his headers.
You know what the best thing was?
What?
Yeah, no, Harry Maguire, 100% is just not with it, man. Like, this is the
Yeah.
guy that you guys bought to be a captain. Like, this is supposed to be the next Rio Ferdinand. Like, this was supposed to be like
bullshit.
the next Vidic, like the next big leader. And anybody who says no is
He was
clearly
literally
like,
supposed to be our Van Dijk. Like Liverpool signed Van Dijk and it's like, all right, you know what, we're getting Harry Maguire. He's our Van Dijk.
pinche frente de metal, güey. Like, this is
Horrible signing.
the steel toe forehead of him in the World Cup is what got him to Manchester United. At an inflated
Luke
price.
Shaw has been playing great.
Luke Shaw's been playing. I've heard that it's arguably the best left back in the league.
And
what
the
a great
reason,
return!
the reason to that is it's just the competition with Alex Telles. Once you bring a player competition, they start trying. They try.
Well, in FIFA, I would still play Alex Telles and take out
me too.
Luke Shaw.
Yeah, me too,
But this
me
isn't
too.
FIFA.
This
So
isn't FIFA. There was some pretty messed up things that happened on social media for Martial.
yeah, no, the Premier League's like cracking down on online racial abuse.
Especially with everything that the players are protesting right now.
Yeah.
With their just taking a knee at the beginning of the games, minutes of silence. It's not cool, man. Especially there's so much racism in sports, and especially in soccer in Europe, Italy, England, and it sucks. It shouldn't be there, and for players to have to go home after a tie and then have to hear from the fans slurs like that on a computer screen. I mean, come on.
It's I'm trying to see if there's does it say breaking news. No. Damn, Anthony Davis isn't out for the year.
He's not, oh, that's great news.
Damn it. This isn't. You're still in the soccer. The Soccers.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I know they call. I think it was Manchester United who called the police for the online racial abuse. I don't know what that's gonna accomplish. Hopefully, something like it is a thing where people do point out, like in England at least, from what I've seen, is if there is racial abuse when there was fans in there, they take pictures, they take screenshots, and they make sure that they ban them for life from the stadium. But this virtual racism, you know, it's a different game, and I don't know if law enforcement is equipped for that right now. Hopefully it is. You know, you never know.
Hopefully.
But Manchester City, man, is on a tear. İlkay Gundogan is comeback player.
Did you see how he broke Davinson Sanchez?
Yes, Davinson Sanchez needs to be sent to an emergency room.
He got sent to retirement, bro. People were comparing it to the Messi against Boateng. Man, this was just. He didn't even do anything to like really trick him that much. He just fell on his face, bro.
Oh wow, look at that. Subscribe
Nice.
for it still. I love these.
Let's see if we can play it, man.
Hopefully.
Gundogan's just killing him, man.
Just he's the player of the month.
He's the top scorer for Europe's top 5 leagues right now.
It's insane. As a midfielder, good old making good on that number 8 on his back as a midfielder.
Look.
That touch.
Oh my
Adios.
God,
Adios.
on his face, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Man. That's game over. That's game over, man.
Has anyone ever broken your ankles that bad?
Yes, 100%. Yeah, no, definitely. Like, 100%.
It's the worst feeling ever, man.
Oh, man. Like, right there, you can sense, like, look at Lloris's head where it goes. After he scores, look at Lloris and look at where he's going to look. He's not going to look at Gundogan. like,
Sanchez.
you fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, he feels bad for him. Like, oh, jeez.
It's already bad that they were losing.
So congratulations
3-1,
to the 2021 champions of the Premier League, Manchester United. It was a great season.
It's not over.
It's over.
It's not over.
Somehow West Ham is in 5th. Chelsea moved up to 4th now. They did beat they just beat Newcastle. Newcastle, who's not a top team. Timo Werner scored and assisted in this game. He seems to be hopefully coming back into form. Marcos Alonso came into the club and is revitalizing things.
You guys have some tough games coming up ahead.
There are some tough games. We got Southampton coming up. Then we have Champions League, which we'll get into right now with this Atletico. And Sunday.
Against Man U.
Sunday, February 28th.
Are we betting something for that one?
I mean, we probably should. Just because, I mean, I still have the picture of you wearing, pictures of you wearing that Chelsea jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
No, this one, let's bet a shirt episode again.
But see, what's in it for me? I've already seen the satisfaction of you in a Chelsea jersey.
Then you come up with something. I want to see you in a Man U jersey.
We have to come up with a double draw, something that happens if they draw, just to punish both of us for being, because that's what's usually gonna happen.
Chelsea beats Man U. I'll dye my hair blue. Oh shit, no!
You heard it here.
No.
It's already on record. It's already on record. I'm gonna clip that. I'm gonna send it to everybody, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, we're gonna bully you into oblivion." No bully, please.
I can't dye my hair blue.
They can. Just wear hats.
I'm kind of down.
Are you really?
But would you dye your hair red?
No, I'll wear the jersey.
Nah, fuck.
Well,
that
that's
shit.
the second
Fuck
level. You're
that
at
shit.
level 1. You're at level 1 for.
Nope. Nope. We'll talk about it. Let's see what we come up with. Oh, we're moving on to the beautiful sound that I hear every morning. The Champions League theme song.
The fact that it comes out of your phone annoys me. That's the only time the song ever annoys me.
Why?
Because it comes in the worst times, honestly. It does.
I hear it every morning.
I mean, yeah, it's your alarm. That's beautiful, but
I wake up feeling like a champion. Every day.
Clear.
Every freaking day.
So talking about it, and then from this we'll go into our top 5s.
So I wrote down here, we might have different predictions that we had before.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's teams that are on a different level than what they were before they qualified.
100%. No, yeah, definitely.
Some teams are in better momentums now than others, and I think we need to come up with new predictions because...
we definitely need to update our selections. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Let me pull up.
Thank you.
They have to, not you. Definitely not you. So in this Champions League draw, it is the round of 16. There can be a lot of upsets. I don't think there's going to be as many upsets as last season, like with Atalanta going all the way into the semifinals, quarterfinals. They went too far. And I mean, yeah, Red Bulls Leipzig with Upamecano now saying, "Hey, I'm going to go play with Bayern." Yeah, right. Everybody's destroyed. Everybody is upset. Everybody's disappointed in him. Bad choices. There is no such thing as bad people, just good people making bad choices.
So tomorrow we have RB Leipzig against Liverpool.
Who is struggling, man.
Liverpool's struggling. RB Leipzig is playing great football at the moment. Man, I would not be surprised if Leipzig pulls.
Leipzig has running center backs.
Yeah, they do. Who's home in this one? Can you
this one's gonna be Leipzig is gonna be home.
Okay, so I can see Leipzig pulling off a win in this one.
Yeah, 100%. I could see that too. I could see it being a draw. I could see a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool wins over there.
Then we have Barcelona versus PSG,
who are
Paris Saint-Germain.
Are both actually playing pretty good right now.
They are in form. Barcelona with Messi scoring a golazo against Pobrecito Alaves. He hates that team, destroys that team every single time. But Barcelona, I think, has the upper hand here. There's a lot of injuries for PSG.
Yeah, PSG is a team that, again, they spend so much money and are trying to win the Premier League. The Premier League, the
The Champions League.
And they just got rid of their coach. They have Pochettino at the wheel now for them.
Pooch.
Who knows what's going to happen? But for this one, I'm going to go ahead and give the win to Barcelona, actually.
I'm also going to give the win to Barcelona, and it's probably like a 2-1 affair, at least for this leg. Moving into the first half of the matchups with Barcelona and PSG. Good, historically good matchups in the playoffs, in the brackets. Talking about brackets, we might bring back the COVID Quarantine Cup, the virtual FIFA games, and inviting different podcasts and listeners.
Hernandez in for sure.
Cesar Hernandez for sure. I'm pretty sure we can get the unnamed. Why not? Fair Weather podcast to be back on. So look out for that. Sevilla, Dortmund. Sevilla again.
Dortmund's not on its best right now, man.
They are struggling in the league. Dortmund right now, if we look at it in the league, they are. I mean, this is not the league anyway. They are struggling in the league, but Sevilla is a team that is masterful in tournaments. In the tournaments, they've been doing really, really, really, really well. And the fact that they might be able to. I mean, what do you think, Sevilla? You lost to them.
Yes, and it sucks losing against Sevilla. Sevilla right now on their table are currently in 4th place, usually around the right spot where they always end up in.
Right behind,
one point behind Barcelona.
Yeah, right behind Barcelona. So it's not.
So I can see Sevilla pulling off a win, but then I can see Dortmund just surprising everyone. They have Haaland, they have Sancho, they have players that can just switch it up out of nowhere and then play great and come clutch. So we'll just see what these youngins have to offer, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's a good team structurally, and I think this can be a Sevilla win or a tie either way. I'd be surprised to see Dortmund come out with a victory here, at least for me anyways. And again, it's the first leg, so this should be interesting. I'll give Sevilla the advantage on this one. Porto, Juventus. Tecatito,
man. I always want to root for Tecatito, but I think Juve is just too strong of a team, even though in the league they're, I believe, are in 3rd or 2nd, or actually 4th. Doesn't mean Champions League is Mr. Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Mr. Champions League himself.
Yeah.
Can never count him out. I'm going with Juventus in this one.
Yeah, no, Juventus is a monster. Look, the games that they have coming up is the Champions League versus Porto. Then look, they play Crotone, then they play Verona, then they play Spezia, and then Lazio. I mean, I think just Juventus is, top tier club going up against Porto. Porto should be, the Premier League one. Hey, there we go. Anyway, there we go. Cool. Behind baseball, awesome.
Anyways, what other games do we have?
Other games that we have for the Champions League include Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea. Again, another
tomorrow as well.
Clásico.
No. That's Tuesday, February 23rd.
Yeah, so a classic matchup. Atletico. I think we should save these, right? This is one we should save.
We should save them. Yeah.
Have we already mentioned some that aren't tomorrow? Yeah, we did.
Wednesdays, yeah.
Oh, Wednesday. Cool.
2 games on Tuesday, 2 games on Wednesday. We'll save those for next week.
We'll save those for next week. But yeah, so this week is going to be fun because, again, I'm like, where are the rest of the matches? No, we are down to the round of 16.
Yeah,
This is exactly what this is made for. I love Champions League, man. Like, Champions League is... There's nothing better. I mean, maybe people who like NCAA...
What are some of your favorite Champions League moments? Or something like a game that you're like, you know what? This fucking game, it's crazy good. Not even involving your team. Like this game.
Okay. I was gonna say Bayern Chelsea, like 2012. That one is just like the game. Even then, Barcelona Chelsea 2012.
There's been some great ones recently.
Recently, there's been some good ones. Like I never really truly enjoyed the Madrid wins. Like I just found them like stale. Hey, thank you for subscribing, Jorge Aaron Granados Richie.
That's my cousin.
Hey, saludos. Saludos a Potosí. I don't know where he's at. Anyway,
he's a barber. Hit him up if you're a DJ.
Really?
Yeah, he's a barber.
I'm trying to think Champions League. Like Champions League moments, like historical moments,
man, okay.
or like recently you were saying. Which one was your favorite?
Oh man, I really, I hate to say it as a Man United fan, but I really enjoyed that 3-0 Liverpool, that 4-0 comeback.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Just that corner kick, pure genius.
Yeah, that
to like start Alexander Arnold. Oh my God, that's just
to start his career like that, like
it's fucking
de
genius.
historia, vato.
You had Barca coming back against PSG as well.
That was what was it called?
That one was
like el maracanazo. Like there's a term for it when they won it.
I forgot.
El Camp Noazo.
Camp
Noazo. We also want to go ahead and highlight. We had Cesar H. Fútbol.
Yeah.
Cesar Hernandez on the podcast last week. Honestly, we need to make it on air. We need to make a better job of talking about what people that we talk about on the actual podcast. But Cesar was on last week.
He made an interesting tier list of The Office.
Yeah, it's controversial. Like it's running just. He's running wild with some of his takes, and I honestly do not endorse any of his Office takes. Just the man doesn't like Jim and likes Dwight, even though he's a fan of cats. Caesar himself, but sprinkles. Anyway, we also talked about Tigres versus Bayern Munich in the Club World Cup finals. Something that no CONCACAF team has ever done. No Mexican team has ever ventured into the final. But yeah, they went up against the Bayern, La Máquina.
I mean, people were giving Tigres, I think, a bit of a higher chance than most people were. I mean, at least than I was at winning. I percentage-wise, I gave them like a 23%, which is still, honestly,
they played better than that.
They did, but at the end of the day, they had no chance. They really didn't. They had maybe one or two shots on target. Bayern Munich was just too dominant for them. Terminó quedando que 1-0. Yeah, right?
Yeah. 1-0. And then it was there was a VAR call, like you said, and it was very, very tight. I think it was a tighter game than everybody would have thought. Trying to find, because Cesar actually did a interview. See if we can. Hopefully you're all right with this, Cesar, with the BBC. And I'm trying to find the pronunciations of some of these players from the British guys.
Of course, as there is in every league. But watching that game, did you get the feeling that the whole of Mexico were rooting for Tigre?
I love that. Tigre.
I would say everyone except their crosstown rivals, Rayados.
Agreed.
I think Monterrey probably
Trying to find.
a bit bitter.
When the guy.
See more examples of them. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm trying to find, because it's.
So I think a qualified for
the way, even though it was ultimately, ended in slight disappointment. But it's such a good showing; it can only be positive, can't it?
Of course, I think reasons that they could surprise a
I would
European
love to talk to these guys.
Right?
Respect. I mean,
More playing over here. I mean, ideally, you obviously want all your talent to come through in Mexico and drive the national team forward, etc. But you've got to be realistic. A lot of the better players, eventually, if they are so good, they will end up in some of the big leagues in Europe, and then maybe come home.
True. The pronunciation he has for some of these players, I'm trying to find.
Now, for Mexican football, what's the long-term vision really, Cesar?
When you have a lot of
Cesar.
And for Mexican football, lots of fierce rivalries, of course, as there is.
Soccer fans.
All right. Well, anyway. Well, that was a fail. Check it out on your own time. But he pronounces
Lozano.
He's pretty much like that. Pretty much like that. It's funny.
Tecatito.
Tecatito.
Tecatito. Oh,
but
oh man,
congratulations to Caesar for that. That's pretty fun to be able to do that. I mean, this is his job. So congratulations on your job. It's pretty nifty to be able to do that. But yeah,
La Liga Mexicana.
La Liga MX is getting spicy. Toluca is still up top of the table in first place.
Cholos is still undefeated.
Cholos undefeated. Let's go ahead and look over some of these games, because it's all started back in with Puebla. Puebla destroying Juarez with a hat trick from Santiago Ormeño.
Yeah.
I mean, Juarez, you can tell the team de ascenso, nomás no la arma, o sea, nomás no empuja.
Yeah,
but yeah, so also a good game was Monterrey. Hey, bro.
My bad. You got my way.
Watch out, bro. Oh, you got in your way.
Monterrey ended up winning. Pumas had a red card. Again, Monterrey is probably in a really good form.
Yeah. Vasco's doing a good job up there, really attacking, taking shots, taking chances. Pumas team that had no shots on target for the entire game. Nomás no no la arman.
Yeah.
Toluca, sí la arma, first place, 4-1 against Mazatlan. This was a destruction. Ruben Sambuesas is in form right now. Canelo, man.
You're talking about last week's games, bro.
I am talking about last week's games. Well, thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, we're on match 36.
Oh, there we go. That's right, because Leon went into...
Cholos played Leon, and they ended up getting smacked 2-0. Controversy at the end, though. Last play, there was a corner kick, and then ball got kicked out. The player took it, the goalkeeper scored. VAR took like 10 minutes to review the play. Apparent handball on the from a Cholos player. Didn't really look like it. Kind of some players said he did. Ended up being a goal for Cholos, but
to seal it after a 2-0.
Took 10 minutes, dude.
Yeah, after the 2-0, that I was like, well, Cholos have not tweeted since December 8th. And in English.
That's an English one.
But no, that was
that job.
Huh?
We should look and do that job, man.
Not that I mean, you never know. It was a great game. Alegría. Fidel Martinez coming into this team is just changing it. Obviously, Orozco in the back with a great stop in this game. Like one of the best stops in the tournament for him. He's been having a good start of the season. But Alegría, man, this fool is just tearing it up.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the call que estaban diciendo, oh, tírale, like, in that last goal.
Oh, yeah. It was the Fox Sports commentary. Dale, güey.
Trying to, exactly.
I don't know. Did they show it?
They did show it. I'm just trying to find out exactly where.
Oh, yeah. It was a fun commentary from ESPN. I mean, Fox Sports has a contract with Cholos, so therefore they're kind of bound to root a little bit in Cholos' way. You see that a lot in the contracts, TV contracts with Mexican teams. I hate it so much. Like, don't be. I hate the biasness.
Because and that's the thing. Like, and over there, like the TV stations own them. Like, it's weird. Like, TV stations own teams. I've never liked that.
Like, I really don't like. I don't like it at all.
El árbitro dice adelante, buscaba Gigliotti, viene Colombato, insiste León, la defensa del Xolos aguanta, y aquí está la contra, oportunidad para Tijuana, cuidado con esta, Castillo se quita el arquero.
It's not this one. It's not this one. But at that point, it was tírale, güey.
Vamos, güey. So I hate watching Chivas games in TUDN. Just because they hate so much on Chivas now. Because they didn't sign a contract with them. And to me, you don't have to crap on the team just because they didn't sign a contract with you. Like, be professional. Talk about the game fairly. Because, oh, man, over the last couple games for Chivas, man, that TUDN shows because of the team they played.
Yeah. But can you see it, though? Do you understand it? I mean, Chivas scored 3 goals in this game. They scored 3 goals in this game. One, obviously, being an autogol. Necaxa was beating you up until the last seconds of the game. So, of course, you got to be a little, press a little bit. If, obviously, we don't like that. But if you're going to play the game that way, you're going to be...
this game for last
push them. Like, push them.
But for this game, I mean, yeah, we were down 2-1. Macias scored an own goal. And then kept pushing for it. Look at the possession, 69% possession. They ended up with the cross at the end from Conejito to Macias. Macias headed it in.
I love it. I love it when there's redemption. At least.
Macias has been killing, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's been scoring. I think this is his 4th or 5th game in a row that he scores. But dude, the boys just killing it. Chivas is just they're playing good. It's just they gotta work on their finishing. I think Vucetich has the team to pull something great. And if he's not going to do it, then eventually they're going to end up finding a new coach, which could be Turco Mohamed.
Hey, man. Turco Mohamed is the last coach I remember really following other than Piojo with Cholos. I really like that guy.
He's my dad really wants him to go to Chivas. My dad loves
Turco and then Vucetich was even saying, like, I think the controversy, we should all be focusing everything on what's in front of us, the team, the youngsters. Which is true. It's 100% true. Like, you know what? You got to work with what you have in-house. Clearly, what's in-house is not enough to win a title to where a lot of people would think. But if anybody can do it, I think Vucetich can get the most out of this team for right now. So, prensa, stop messing with them. Stop. Just stop. Stop.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, man.
Oh no.
What happened?
I didn't switch cameras.
Oh no, bro. No.
No, I did say
no.
we're good. But again, going back into Liga MX, look, it's fun, man. Like I've been following it more than I have in the last decade. I actually look at the things that you send me.
Look at that. Right now, Chivas are in La Liguilla spot.
For right now, the last Liguilla spot, clinging on with what, 6 points? 6 points. Magnifico 6 puntos. There's everybody makes Liguilla. I mean, if you don't make Liguilla, good. Look at the teams down here. Other than El Campeón León, Necaxa, Juárez, Pachuca, Atlas, que nada más no levanta.
Not only Campeón León, but
Subcampeón Pumas.
Also out of there. So
Exactly.
This is what I love about the Mexican League. It's never just one team back to back dominating like in Europe, like Madrid, Barca. It's always
fun. There's
so
parity.
Random.
Yeah, 100%.
You'll see America in the top 4 for like a couple tournaments straight. Then you'll see him at 8th. You'll see Toluca on top first, and you're like, well, how Toluca's in first? Then I don't know, you'll see Cholos up again.
Yeah.
First.
Santos, who isn't playing bad either. Santos invicto también.
3 wins, 3 draws, man. No losses.
That's something to pay attention to. Monterrey obviously getting the first loss. I mean, the top teams right now are fun to watch. It's anybody's game. Tigres now finishing their compromisos over with the Club World Cup, focusing entirely now in La Liga. Will be interesting. TCL is starting pretty soon. The Conca Champions is starting soon. So that's something to keep an eye on for the Mexican teams as well.
Yeah, and other than that, like, I mean, just the tournament is going. It's still a lot of games up ahead. Probably like 12 more games.
Yeah. 100 there's still more time.
I mean, a lot of time for anything for the whole event. The whole table don't even change completely. So we'll see how that goes, man.
No, 100%. And for this next thing, again, we want to go ahead and start with soccer and then kind of open it up
with different sports.
Oh no!
What happened?
Former NFL wide receiver Vincent Jackson found dead in Florida.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Breaking.
I don't even want to fucking press the button. No. Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Oh shit! Former Charger Vincent Jackson. Chargers, right? The Phillip River connection with Vincent Jackson going down the line. Vincent Jackson got a DUI here in San Diego, very famously coming out of his home. The guy was waiting for him outside.
I saw your face. I was like, holy shit. I was like, what are you looking at?
Oh man, that's as real as it gets. It was reported 12 minutes ago. All right, well, rest in peace, Vincent Jackson.
We'll find out what happens later, guys.
I mean, I guess
right now,
according to found dead this Monday in a hotel room by a housekeeper. There were no signs of trauma. Deputies say medical examiners office has yet to assess the cause of death. 12 seasons in the NFL, 3-time Pro Bowler. Great. Oh man, Jesus. Well, that sucks. Well, that sucks. Next, that's not the segue that we wanted at all, but it does lend to the fact that, again, the second part is going to be either baseball, NFL still, because there is a lot of talk about in the NFL, but we're also going to have new segments coming in. We have a segment called Better Bust coming up where we're going to go ahead and tell you if we're going to go ahead and go all in or we're going to say no and bust. Completely original idea.
Absolutely.
And but for right now, we're gonna go ahead and do a top 5. I don't know if you know this, Chiva. Yesterday was Valentine's.
I guess. I never celebrate Valentine's.
And if you do celebrate, I'm gonna get out of there. If you do celebrate Valentine's, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just a little lighter on your wallet. But it's all worth it, guys. It's all worth it. I actually got a good gift this year.
Nice.
Massage gun. Not me, but I gifted I suck at gifting gifts, but I got it right. But we're gonna go ahead and do a top 5 for our biggest heartbreaks in sports. No, definitely, I did not fuck up, and that was not definitely a splice. But we're gonna go ahead and talk about our top 5 heartbreaks, as yesterday was Valentine's Day. So we're gonna talk about heartbreaks because it's actually my puppy's birthday. She's 3 now. But definitely gonna talk about the top 5 sports heartbreaks that we have each individually felt. So this is gonna be
I don't know, but I didn't like Valentine's this year.
I mean, I had a blast, had a great time, ate some carne
I'm glad you did, man. I'm glad.
but yeah,
Valentine's is not for everyone, but that's a different conversation, right? What's your number 5, man?
Oh, so we're gonna start with my number 5.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and start with my number 5. As long as I go ahead and find it. So this is gonna be in game. So we were talking about this a little bit. It has to be in game, not like circumstances around, because you were trying to think like, when este vato got signed or this and this and that. But in any case, I want to go ahead and do our top 5.
Number 5.
Yeah, I like it. Number 5, and I hate looking up some of these because it put me right in that moment. This is my number 5.
Barcelona who go through to the final. Chelsea who have all the fury which Didier Drogba is directing at the referee now. He's going to be.
I want to fuck off. Here's your yellow. Like nah. That was a bitch move. Give him the red. Give him the red, ya que? They're eliminated. Here you go. Yeah, cállate. That's not gonna shut him up.
You need strong officials.
This
Florent
was
Malauza.
such a stolen game, though, man.
100%.
Man, if you're a Barca fan, you even know it. Like, I mean, if you're a Barca fan, you're so happy because Iniesta scored that golazo.
Yeah, golazo.
But still, dude, this was such a freaking.
This is my highlight of this game. It's a fucking disgrace. So that's my top 5. What's your top 5?
We couldn't find the clip for it, but it was this game. I remember it was a Liguilla game. Chivas were playing. Ramoncito Morales was in. Somehow, he was laying down on the ground, and then he tried to reach for the ball, and he kicked the player around the cheek. And I guess blood started coming out, so he did end up kicking the player.
But that's how clean that guy is. Like,
there's
we
no
couldn't
clip
find
of that red card anywhere, and I think it was his first and only ever red card.
Yeah, and in honor of Ramoncito Morales, and we couldn't find that, we're gonna go ahead and play a highlight.
Yeah.
Con izquierda Morales, los 11 argentinos en 16 metros y medio. Atención que viene México. Esto da para Morales.
Chinga tu madre, Pato Guananzieri. Great game by Ramoncito Morales on the balón parado that he had. But yeah, that was our number 5s.
Number 4.
Ooh, I like this too much.
Are you gonna go with yours?
So mine, I kind of informed you a little bit of what it was, and for those of you that might not be aware, this was probably the most defining moment in sports entertainment history in the last 30 years, last 20-something years anyways. It was in the Silver Dome WWE matchup. It was Undertaker's 20-0 streak versus Brock Lesnar, who wanted to be the one in 21-1 and break the streak. The man, the myth, the legend, Brock Lesnar. After the third F5, everybody thought it was over. You got Wes Welker there in the background.
Look at that guy's reaction.
That guy's Paul Heyman.
Oh my god!
All right, you have some respect for Paul Heyman. All right,
Look at his reaction.
That was our reaction. That was everybody's reaction. My favorite reaction is this guy, nuestro amigo.
Oh my god! Look at his eyes.
That was an entire stadium worth. This is just not supposed to happen. My number 4 is the Undertaker losing his streak.
My number 4.
Number 4.
My bad. I put a Chivas America game in 2019. This was where Chivas was pretty even to America at the time, and it was supposed to be a good game. Chivas ended up getting 2 red cards. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up.
Este vato. Ugh.
Ugh. Asco.
Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Ugh. Hey there.
Move on from that. Number 3.
That's all you had to say about the game?
We lost 4-1, man. There's nothing else to talk about.
Number 3.
My number 3 is probably going to be different on your list because I was more adult, more grande.
Yeah.
But it did hurt quite a bit. Marco Fabian was praying. We were all Marco Fabian at that time.
You know, Marco Fabian doesn't fucking pray. That's the thing.
The only thing
is hilarious. This motherfucker's a party animal. He's over here praying. That's when you know the passion for the game is real. You got a party animal that probably doesn't even go to church. It's just like,
what were you doing? Where did you watch this?
I watched every Mexico World Cup game at home with my dad and my brother.
Aww.
Especially because they're really early. Especially this one because this was in Brazil.
This was in Brazil.
So the games are pretty early.
Brazil.
But yeah, I was at home and I always get ready for the heartbreak.
Well, let's get you.
Wasn't expecting.
You're gonna get heartbroken again. Probably with this later, but what's
number 3?
What's your number 3?
My number 3 is my Rams making the Super Bowl.
Your Rams making the Super Bowl.
Not scoring a single touchdown.
Not a single touchdown. We have some inside footage of what it looked like. The title of this video is "Watch the Rams Leave the Field After Their Heartbreaking Super Bowl Loss." Oh wow! Look at that. Hey, it's Zerline, Greg the Leg. Brandon Cooks walking off the field after concussion. Woods. Oh man, look at that. It's a parade of sadness. Love it.
Hate it.
That was your number 3.
Yeah.
Moving into the top 2. We're gonna go ahead and do
number 2.
All right, you get to laugh a little.
I do.
Now has to step up. Who 10 days at Mr. Chelsea, who has felt the pain of the semi-final defeats in the Champions League for Chelsea.
I remember this.
Has the chance to win.
Number 3.
Yeah, let's move into number 3. Okay, we'll watch it.
The Champions League.
And it goes in, and he scores John Terry who wins the Champions League. Nicolas Anelka comes in and scores after and doesn't miss either. But John Terry gets all the blame. Cristiano Ronaldo was screaming and crying like a little bitch the entire time after he missed.
Chelsea.
Again, this is what I keep telling you. Someone's heartbreak is another man's like best moment ever.
While preparing this, like I just had it just.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it hurt. It hurt. It still hurts.
I bet it hurt. It's okay.
What's your number 2?
My number 2. Wow. USA saves Mexico.
The USA
saves Mexico.
Saves Mexico. So give us some background from this.
Remember the one time where I believe it's for the Brazil World Cup.
So we're trying to make the Brazil World Cup for 2014, and this is what we were talking about. Vasco Aguirre coming back into Mexico. And,
so Mexico he's going to be a savior. Mexico was struggling big time. They needed to beat Costa Rica and to secure, I believe, the 4th place spot or 3rd place spot.
The last spot.
This is what happened. Look.
Oh, doctor.
This is when you hear Martinoli talk like this, you're like, holy shit.
When Martinoli goes off, he goes off, which is what I love. And then, again, that was the heartbreak of that. And then we still had
heartbreak
27 minutes of hope. Oh, it's going to happen. Then it goes into 2-1, still the 91st minute.
Costa Rica retrocede, balón de Estados Unidos, 3/4 de cancha. Atención con el centro, Estados Unidos. Gol! Gol!
Look at them celebrating the goal. The pure, it's heartbreaking.
I hate it. I hated it.
You can tell they're heartbroken. He's screaming these goals.
Forever and ever. Like you never thought to say gracias Estados Unidos, thank you amigos, muchos thank yous, a lot of thank yous amigos for
what do we do in return?
Landon Donovan wasn't even the
laugh
team.
at them when they don't make it to 2018. That's how Mexicans are. That's how we are.
Better luck next time, guys. If there even is a next time. We just lost all of our USA supporters. It's just most of our listeners.
Guys, sorry. That's the way Mexicans are, man.
Salt, at least in soccer-wise. Thank you for your muffler, sir.
Number 1.
So your number 1, we'll just go over because it was your...
penal, yes.
I hate that that's the FIFA celebration, the kick to the pole.
Duró mucho más que 90 minutos. El pueblo mexicano encontró un culpable. Su nombre, Arjen Robben. El pecado no era penal. Y así voló la imaginación nacional.
That's how sad I was. That's how sad I was, man. I cried. I don't know if you cried. I mean, this was 2014.
I did. I'll be honest.
7 years ago.
I did not cry. I wanted to. I was going to.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about number ones.
Okay.
Number 1.
Oh. Oh. I think I know what it is.
I don't want to talk about it. I cried. It hurts every time I think about it. It was, I watched this Mundial, this World Cup in a different city every time. I loved it so much. When Mexico played Iran in the San Diego County Fair, I stood for an hour to watch it. As soon as Omar Bravo scored, I walked away, went to another TV. I watched the game against Portugal in Mulegé. I watched this one in southern of Ensenada, but I made sure to watch it because this was it. This was it. This was going to be it. We were winning 1-0, golazo.
It was 1-1, man.
Gonzalo Pineda loses the goddamn ball, passes it, just doesn't pressure. Oh, Messi! Look at all that space. It was Messi was still Messi in 2006.
Oh,
like
yeah.
we knew. Look at all that weak pressing. Everybody's tired. 97th minute, extra time. Boss. Osvaldo. Ah!
Bro, that was such a heartbreak.
Like, you can't say anything about that goddamn shot. Like, it's the most beautiful goal you could have scored. Bien prendida. La Volpe with his dragon scarf. Just cannot believe it. Heinz it. Ah.
Oh, God,
Pinche Maxi Rodriguez just places him. Autopase. Drops it. There's nothing Osvaldo can do. Osvaldo, prime Osvaldo, the World Cup, after his dad had just died, he had played amazing. He flew back to Mexico, then flew back to Germany. He can't believe it. Le está cagando el palo a todos. It still hurts. That's my number one heartbreak.
Fuck.
So,
man,
tell us what your number one heartbreak was.
Ahorita no era penal.
I mean, no. I know. I'm talking to everybody right now. Like,
I'm over here thinking,
selfish.
Went over here,
but I think that's a good, not a good place. That's not a good place to end it. But if you guys have any heartbreak,
can we end it on a funny note?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw Tom Brady being drunk as fuck.
Oh yeah, that's
Tom Brady threw the Lombardi trophy from a boat to another boat,
and
some white lady was really pissed.
Some lady was very, very pissed. Let me see if I can go ahead and show it. Yeah, I was distracted by Vincent Jackson's news, unfortunately. But yeah, he was drunk on avocado. Tequila?
Something like that. I think he tweeted, right?
But it wasn't avocado tequila, obviously. So yeah, so this is the lady.
It just really upset me that this trophy was disgraced and disrespected by being thrown as if it was a real football. I didn't sleep for the past 2 nights because of this. I was that upset.
What?
Lorraine Grohl says that Tom Brady's trophy toss is insulting to her family's legacy and would like an apology. She is the daughter of Greg Grohl, the master silversmith who crafted the very first Lombardi trophy.
Oh.
Because I know the passion that goes into this trophy and how my dad and all his fellow silversmiths are so proud to make this.
Shut the fuck up.
An apology, not just to me and my family and the other silversmiths, but to the fans.
Shut the fuck up.
Mr. Tom Brady, I, for one, would very much appreciate and, like Miss Lorraine over here, expect an apology to us, the fans. Your behavior was egregious and it's not condoned by 2 balls and a mic, at least this half. Disgusting display of celebration and joy after becoming the greatest team athlete of all time. team sports
Fucking
athlete.
throw it again, bro. Shit.
Smash it, bro. Like the things that they do to like the Stanley Cup. Like, oh man, this lady would if you go over the
when
moon.
Ramos dropped the trophy.
Underneath the bus.
Remember?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Those are accidents, but Tom Brady was just fucked up.
Yeah, 100%. And it was a complete pass.
Yeah.
Be careful. Cry about it when it gets dropped.
Yeah. Shout out to Tacos El Vaquero over on 3rd Avenue. I mean, right now they're killing it. We're working on something with them to work with Loyal, so hopefully that pulls through. That'd be exciting to have. And then who else do we have? We actually posted something from from Fierce Beats on our story.
Not DJ,
but
producer.
Fierce Beats, producer, yeah. So check him out on Instagram. And then we also have
PB European and Imports over in PB. It's a fantastic mechanic shop. You can go ahead and check them out. They also the guys over in charge of SD Inter Club. Football club here in San Diego, so that's a local business. Support them. UPSL side, ask for Coach Alex, and he'll hook you guys up. I mean, that is what it is. Hopefully, I'll get a tryout soon. We'll see. Probably. I didn't think that I'd make the World Cup 2026 as a player. Crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Crazy.
Okay.
Insane.
No.
So we'll catch you guys later.
Ending the show. Right
definitely thank you guys for your support.
Shit.
And